To use Fibermesh, the first thing you need to do is mask off the part of the mesh that you want the fibers to come out of. And then in Fibermesh, load up the fibers from the light box that seem closest to what it is that you want to create. Sometimes it's easier to get it to behave the way that you want when you've got something that's closer to what you're attempting to create. And you'll notice that it'll bring in this stuff, but this is just a preview. It's going to render very differently when you try to render, because the geometry that is being generated here is really lighter than the actual fibers that you're trying to create. And there's a bunch of settings that you can mess around with here. You can load in maps of your own. You can adjust the length, the width, all that stuff. And you'll notice that the fiber mesh actually gets thinner where the mask gets thinner, and this might be a little bit hard to see here, but when I render you'll be able to tell that it's getting thinner over on this side. It also will scale the fibers down to match what's going on. The gravity, by the way, is going to project according to whatever the angle is as you generate it. And so if you want to regenerate that fiber, just adjust your gravity, and it's going to adjust the gravity according to your viewport as you do that. When you're done with the preview and ready to accept it, you can click accept, and at that point the geometry can now be used with all of your fiber mesh grooming tools. But it's still not final geometry. It's not something that can be edited with regular brushes yet. In order to convert it to something that can be edited with regular brushes and deleted and other things like that, you're going to be coming up to geometry and clicking convert BPR to geo. And now it's actually final geometry.